Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Soldiers of Fortune figure from Art Figures. It's Wee Christmas from the Expendables. So this is the front of the box pretty much. You got a picture of the figure, and then you got the Expendables logo, and then it says Soldiers of Fortune on the front of the box. And then on the side here, it says Soldiers of Fortune, then it has the Art Figures logo. And then it has the warning as well there. And I think it has the same thing on the other side with the cool artwork there. And then on the back it just has the Expendables logo and the Soldiers of Fortune. Then it has the Art Figures website. So this box is like magnetic on the side here, and it kind of reminds me of the way they did the Punisher box, but this box is a lot like smaller. So yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera around, and then we can take a look at what's inside here. Alright guys, so when you open the box, we have a picture of his M4 right there. Have a picture of his throwing knives, and then his grenades. Then we have another picture of the figure there with the Expendables logo and Soldiers of Fortune. Then we have this cool kind of like, you know, I would say like kind of like grill, I guess you could say. Kind of like not like a grill, but like a car grill, kind of like you know, pattern there. Then we got the piece of foam here. I'm gonna remove that, and then we have the figure. So it looks like he has his beret right here. We have the figure. The vest is on top here. This one is nice, or it has not throwing knives. And then we have, it looks like some more knives right there. There's M4. We got his holographic sight for the M4 there. Got his pistol. Got his magazines, his spare mags. We got, I think this is a holster. I think the grenades there. Got a pouch there. Strap there, I think. Also another strap right there. So yeah, I'm going to flip the camera around again, and then I'm going to start taking stuff out. Alright, so I have a piece of foam here. I'm just going to start putting this stuff on it. So yeah, this is the vest. Looks really, you know, it looks good for a vest. You guys throwing knives in the back. We have his beret here, which is a fabric, completely fabric. You know, I figured they would have maybe made this ring plastic at least, but it still looks okay, I guess. We have his other throwing knives. It looks like they're maybe like a leg pouch. And then we have the other side, so you'll have some on each side. Have the holographic sight for his rifle right there. Next we have his rifle. I'll go over the moving parts after with that rifle. Comes with 2 spare mags for the M4. We have the Beretta. really nicely detailed so far. You can see that it looks, it's black, and it has some, like, dry brushing of gray over it. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'll go over the articulation with that later as well. Next up, this looks like maybe a belt, battle belt there. Looks like a sling for his rifle, M4, his M4 rifle. We got a spare mag for the pistol. Got his holster for the pistol, and it looks like it goes on his vest. We have his 2 grenades here. They're pretty much identical. They have metal pins in them. The rings are kind of like, you know, free, so they move around. Then we have his pouch here. And we have the figure. So far it seems like he stands pretty well on his own. And they included the bendable hands. I feel like with art figures, their bendable hands are the best bendable hands you can get. You know, I've tried other bendable hands, and with art figures, they just have the best. Like, they stay in pose, and like you can pose them really well and they'll stay. You know, with other bendable hands, I've tried to get them to like even hold a, you know, gun, and they won't. They simply won't. But with these hands, you can get them to do whatever you want, and they will actually stay. So he doesn't come with a base. At least I don't think so. It didn't look like there was a second layer underneath. So it's pretty much just the figure. The Punisher, the art figure, Saves figure, the Punisher figure, he did come with a base. But maybe they're not, maybe they didn't do that for this line or whatnot. But yeah, he does stand really well on his own. And I feel like the articulation is, it's not bad. I think maybe they use the same kind of body. It does feel really light. You know, like the Punisher body that I had. But yeah. I want to put this guy together. Well, actually, let's take a quick look before I do that. So I'll switch the camera around and we can take a quick rundown of Lee Christmas before I put all this stuff on. Here we go. Alright, so the first thing is the head sculpt. And I don't necessarily think this really resembles Jason Statham. I've seen a lot better head sculpts out there, so maybe I'll be switching out the head sculpt. And maybe even the body on this guy as well. You know, I did that with my Punisher Warzone figures, so. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too keen on the head sculpt. Moving down, we have his, I would say the sweater, maybe, or his, you know, battle shirt. He has a pocket here. I don't know how well you can see it as some Velcro. And then on this side, the same thing. It's a little bit different, but, you know, it's a pouch. And then if you turn him around, he has elbow pads built into the shirt. See that? Then he has a brown belt right there. Then moving down to his pants, he has some side pockets right there, and then he has some front pockets as well, if you can see that. Then he has his knee pads built into the pants. Then he has pockets on each side, and then he has his footwear, or his boots, you know. These are sculpted boots, and they have real laces, so it's kind of like a hybrid kind of thing, and that is pretty cool. I do like these boots a lot, actually. Really, really nice boots. Like them a lot. You know, just showing you the back. He does have just the pockets in the back up there. He does have the these Velcro, I would say them strips, so I think maybe you can like tighten up the pants around the knees here. If you can see the strips there, and on the bottom there. See, it's starting to kind of fray, I think, on the Velcro there, but no worries really. But yeah, I mean, I guess you can tell who it's supposed to be, but the likeness I don't think is really there, at least in my opinion. But I mean, it's still cool. I mean, I can definitely switch out the head and the body, because if I was going to switch out the head, I might as well switch out the body, because this is a neck style head sculpt, and the head sculpt that I've seen that's really good for Jason Statham is a necklace, so probably switch out the body and the head. So yeah, I'm gonna put them together, and we will go from there. Alright, so that took a lot more time than I thought it should have. The holster took a long time to get on. I had to keep fighting with it with a pair of tweezers, and I actually used his throwing knives because they're full metal, which is cool too, but you know, I probably shouldn't have been using them to try to get the holster on the Molly, but I don't know if it's just this company or what, because with the Punisher figure it was the same thing, but it literally takes so long to get the stuff through the Molly and everything. And I mean, they make it easy. They put like they kind of burn plastic on the ends to kind of make it easier, but it still takes so long. And one side of the vest came apart, and that took a long time to get back together because it was the same thing. The belt wasn't too bad. You know, I just used tweezers and, you know, especially for the pouch in the back, there were 3 straps that I had to get the belt through, so, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I feel like they should have sculpted the hat. I feel like it would have looked a lot better. But yeah, and I'm still not too excited about the head sculpt, but I can always upgrade. He doesn't look too bad right now. He looks pretty okay, in my opinion. I mean, everything, I mean, as a full figure, he looks pretty cool, so I think it'll look cool in my display. I did get this figure off of eBay. I don't think I mentioned that, but I got this one in a 2-pack with the second Soldiers of Fortune figure, Dolph Lundgren. So I'm going to be doing a review on him probably next. So, but yeah, yeah. So he has his knives and everything, and he has the grenades there, and he has the pistol holster. I didn't put the weapons in because I want to kind of show the moving parts, so I'm actually going to do that now. I'm going to flip the camera around, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so first we're going to be taking a look at the pistol. So the slide comes back and forth. The hammer does not move, which, at least on a lot of Berettas that I've dealt with, they don't, usually. And especially with the art figures. The magazine, really stiff. I don't think this magazine was ever removed. But I'll try the other one. The other one goes in a lot easier. I don't know, maybe they, you know, the mold was a little bit different. If I can get it back in. Alright. There it is. Sorry. So that's pretty much the Beretta, and then we have the M4. The well, I guess this is the first part I'll show. This comes apart, and it actually comes apart really easily for whatever reason. I'm not sure if the stock moves back and forth, and I'm not going to try it because I don't want to break it. The sights flip up and down. As you can see, the shell ejector door comes up and down. But, I mean, once you put it back up, I mean, the sight's here, so you have to move the sight, and so it's up now. And then the charging handle goes back, or it just came right out. If I can get it back in, it's supposed to move up and down. But let's see. I really, when I had the Punisher figure, I didn't really have good luck with those accessories either. I feel like, especially with the older figures, which this is, they, you know, I don't know. The quality of the weapons I don't feel like was that great. But I got the charging handle back in. I'm not going to move it back out, just in fear of it coming out again. But got the sling on there. So, oh yeah. It didn't come with any mag pouches, so I don't know if you're just supposed to, like, you know, have them in the box, or if they're supposed to go in his pockets of his pants or what. But I'm gonna leave his rifle to his side, and I'm gonna put his pistol in his holster. And usually with these holsters, yeah, they fit in pretty good, but the slide will come back when you put them in here. And we got the mags. So I'm gonna flip the camera around again, and we'll do kind of like a final thoughts kind of thing. Alright guys, so final thoughts. I think the figure really looks really good, but I don't know if the quality is there. You know, I mean, I feel like if stuff's like really fragile like this, you know, you saw like the M4 coming apart and, you know, stuff like that. I feel like it's not as good as it could be. You know, when stuff is like more durable, that's like what I really appreciate. I mean, you know, and on top of it looking good. And I mean, you know, the head sculpt I still don't think is that great, and the hat I still don't think is that great, but everything else on the figure looks pretty good. So yeah, so that's pretty much it with the figure. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know, let me know down in the comments, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.